Hello, hello. If the notifications work. What to do. And just turn the chat up so I can see it. There we go. Hello, welcome to We Wrap Up Max Payne. Also, welcome back from Vacations Trophy. Just continue. Gotta do a recap of the last cutscene since we did that right at the end of the stream. Some people might have missed it. Why did I die immediately? Game. Oh, is it shooting the grenade launcher? The fuck? But what? Why would he shoot? Oh, he's probably shooting at the wall. Okay, now it's fine. Gonna do a quick, Okay, we do have a regular save here, so that's fine. The fuck was that? That was stupid is what it was. I swear to God, like, I think it's because, like, it registers a click for some reason. Anyway. Let's just look at the cutscene.
Woden was waiting for me on the steps of the old building.
Mr. Payne, let's go inside. The others are anxious to begin.
The others?
Despite the general misconception, this building actually predates the City Hall by 2 years, thus being the oldest municipal building still in use here at the foot of the Brooklyn Bridge.
No kidding. The old man played tour guide as he led me through a dark, domed hall. The answers I was after loomed large ahead.
Mr. Payne, I would like to introduce you to my colleagues in what we call the Inner Circle.
You've been watching too much X-Files.
You have seen the files on Project Valhalla. We can fill the gaps, provide you with the information missing from those files. We were all involved in the early stages of the project during the Gulf War.
What's the catch?
We would very much like to blow this thing wide open, but our hands are tied. Her name is Nicole Horn. She was the key figure in Project Valhalla. When the funding was discontinued, she simply refused to quit. She knew exactly what she had in her hands. Nicole Horn is the president of Acer Corporation. She has more than half the city in her pocket. This must be kept under wraps. If you try to go public with this, we will deny any knowledge. We need you to take her out. Afterwards, we can protect you. Make all the charges go away.
That was the cue for the killer suits to kick in the doors and swarm inside. It was an impressive floor show, but I decided to leave early anyway. It was only a one-story fall. Lucky me.
So yeah, we jumped out of that window and avoided being shot at by bad guys. Oh,
Man, I love how just...
Yeah.
I love how on the nose these names all are. Just even Woden with his nice patched eyeglass.
Yeah, well, there's no subtext in this game, you have to realize that. And why I quick save right in front of an enemy. So yeah, now we have a jackhammer, one of the 6 in the entire world. Good thing everybody has ammo for it. Also, if the game is a bit too loud, just let me know. Let's see shit here. Some painkillers.
One of the monitors showed what was left of the Inner Circle. On screen, the so-called corpse of Alfred Woden stood up, miraculously waking from his dirt nap, looking smug among his dead pals. In the land of the blind, the one-eyed man is king. I didn't know how he'd pulled it off, but it was a pretty slick way to get out of all his promises. Most of what he had said fit too well to be a load of crap.
Yep, there's a dude there. We're gonna kill that dude, but as soon as we tone it down a bit... There, where are you? Volume control. Oh, there we go. That should be a bit better. Yeah, Alpha 1 is actually not that conveniently enough. Wow, rude. This out. Okay, he was just chilling there. I got Molotov me. Who do you think you are? Yeah, color coding is nice. It immediately tells you where you're allowed to go and where you can't go. And again, I'm still gonna try opening that elevator. Nope. Okay, I have never been killed by an elevator shaft.
That's... okay.
Sure. That's what you get for killing me. It kind of feels stupid that, like, that he had to drop the shaft, because if he had to drop the shaft, what did he drop the grenade through?
Shaft.
Well, yeah,
Did it up.
but it was closed. Doesn't make any sense. That's why I went inside. I was like, oh, I'm gonna shoot him through the opening, he threw a grenade, and... Shit. These people really like destroying the oldest municipal city in New York. Oh, painkillers here. There's no office job is complete without some painkillers.
Gotta get those bones working.
Oh, I can actually break the cubicles somewhat.
Your answer to those saying that he is actually providing a service long overdue to the city.
This crusade nonsense has gone too far. He's out of control. It must stop. He will be stopped.
That was Deputy Chief Jim Rivera from the New York City Police Department.
Now they can stop the Payne. More grenade launcher. Ammo. Nice.
God, I thought that plant was another person.
I mean, depending on what kind of person you are, plants could have feelings. Which is probably more you can say in these
Videotape
moods.
lay on the desk. Nicole Horn had blackmailed the inner circle into silence. The tape came with a curt extortion note on a piece of expensive paper. I remembered Candy Dawn taping her clients in action on the side, selling the tapes to the highest bidder. And I was sure that kinky sex was nowhere near Alfred Woden's worst sin. But I had a feeling that when this was over, any collateral would come in handy.
Thinking ahead, Max would say.
Woden had left me a present.
Give Max this.
Nothing seems to stop Acer
He's being
Corporation's
a lot smarter
phenomenal
than your
victory
average
march. Incredibly, the stocks are still rocketing.
protagonist in
Worried
movies.
experts already see a danger in the company's success. Some have gone as far as to say that Acer Corporation is about to become an even bigger monopoly than Microsoft ever was.
Oh, this is kind of censored. So I guess this was with an update or something, because you could kind of see you can hear Microsoft there in the original PC version at least. That's not bleeped out, and it clearly says Microsoft. But for the Xbox version, they bleeped it out. So I'm guessing one of the later updates did remove it.
I'm not surprised.
Wait, what are we looking at?
But
Woden had
Microsoft
prepared
being
my
the
mission
only.
preps with military precision. The critical areas in the Acer Corporation headquarters blueprints were circled in red. The president's office was at the top of the building, right below her penthouse suite. The elevators were controlled by a security computer, part of the mainframe located underground below the building. The high-rise was sealed as tight as a sci-fi fortress.
A sci-fi fortress. What the hell is a sci-fi fortress? So one of these I think has a secret.
But that's funny saying
Probably the one
Microsoft
that fell down.
being the biggest tech monopoly thing. Oh, those were naive days.
There we go.
Next, the season finale of The Void.
Captain's Log, Development Update 2001. After a brutal flame war, our verdict's dictators were left out of alignment, and we have been forced to stop to make repairs. This can take some time. The only date our engine officer has seen fit to give is when it's done. Engine room, this is Captain Broussard.
Aye, aye, Captain. Scott here. She's busted, I'm afraid. Without a next generation 3D card, we cannot make the jump to 3D reality.
What in the name of? We're under attack. Battle stations, all hands. Oh my god, can these ATP readings be correct? They have curved surfaces? Scott, give me everything you've got. Compensate with light map smoothing.
Captain, our main rendering farm is down. We're stuck with garage sharing. Shame. What a shame.
Damn them to hell. No one preys on us. When the abyss gazes into you, grin madly back, I say.
Oh, Captain, I value your opinions above anything. It's time to show them they're dancing with the big boys. I'll upgrade our mobile right now. It's my latest brainchild. I yearn for action, and I live for danger.
Scott, no. It hasn't been tested. It hasn't gone through a proper quality assurance period.
We are vastly superior to them in every way. They could still be using
Abandon all conventional weapons. Particle cannons. Fire at will. Let's give them some bump mapping to worry about.
They're hailing us. It's an unconditional surrender. Oh, I love those dear boys to death. It's a miracle. Can't see for the tears in my eyes.
So for those who missed it through the thick Finnish accents.
Second star to the right and straight on till morning.
That's where the best strippers are.
Really?
We're gonna save the galaxy. All by ourselves.
Make it so.
It's a Star Trek parody about game development.
Yeah, I got it, but I was more the Peter Pan thing.
Okay, very mature game about mature things.
Somebody's Vampire Slayer kit.
I'm glad it's finished. Yeah, so this is like an extremely weird Easter egg. Yeah, well, for 2001, that was extremely kinky, I'll have you know. It was very forward-thinking in the realm of kinks. But now, yeah, now it's just vanilla. Oh my god. Do love getting hit for half of my HP.
Yeah.
Or for the remainder of my HP. That's also good. Kinda wanna save my invade launcher for the final part of the game. Wow, wow, wow. Love this section. The great part is I keep hitting oh fuck off. I keep hitting the railing, but they can clearly shoot my head.
Yeah, it's not great.
You could just run past them going through the door.
Yeah. Did I kill myself? It's all red. Almost. I almost killed myself. I'm fine now. Now we had some in like the section in the back. I just had to like use it all up. Wow. Oh, we're just gonna do this. This is the only way to survive in this game.
Oh yeah. It is a core open mechanic.
Bah, you're bad. I think this is somewhere I've already been.
Oh.
That section is really not good. I'll leave that there.
The best movie ending ever? Gotta be Butch Cassidy and the Sundance Kid. A hero's end, going out with guns blazing. Never heard of it. No? Okay, newer stuff then. The Usual Suspects, where Spacey walks out of the police station and suddenly loses his limb. Or hey, 7, where Brad Pitt gets to that head-sized blood-soaked cardboard box.
Now I know. Freaking zombie demons from outer space. Drowning in blood was cool.
Oh, why do I...
What the hell?
Oh. That didn't work. Oh. It only... Never mind. They were still on fire. Pick some painkillers here. Yeah, wedge myself in there.
God, just as many painkillers as Max has taken over this.
The best movie...
That's a good write-off.
Yep.
Wow, that is very good AI. Okay, this is blocked. Yeah, Max just pops the entire ball in his mouth. It gets really bad in Max Payne 3, especially.
Oh boy, the Oxycontin subplot we were all looking for.
I dreamed of revenge. Those dreams were always nightmares, of coming close and then failing. Now I was close. I had a name to guide me. Nicole Horn. I had nothing to lose.
Max, stop shooting at the start of every level, I swear to God.
The Inner Circle had quite a track record. Project Valhalla had not been the only thing the Inner Circle had been involved in. There were rows of cabinets full of files. The Serpentine Secret Society went back a long way, always pulling strings from the shadows. I couldn't say I was sorry. Woden's move in some Byzantine power game had cut the Circle's membership roster to 1. The old man wanted me on cleanup duty. It was my mess too.
So yeah, now it's like the massive conspiracy story. So we went from personal revenge plot to government conspiracy to Illuminati.
Makes sense.
Also, we
It
moved
was
up from
inevitable.
gangsters to Spec Ops.
Yeah.
I mean, isn't the government just one giant gang anyway?
It's all connected, you see. Turn around to read chat because I thought the room was clear, but the room was in fact not clear. Destroy that man's kneecap. My appearing innovation in game design is racing games moving to handbrake from Right button, left button, with right button exists pause menus. And the way damage works in this game is like almost like playing Hotline Miami.
Yeah, I've noticed. That's kind of why I'm not that big on, like, I feel like I wouldn't probably enjoy this game all that much.
Yeah, you have to have basically the F5 position memorized in F9 as well. That selling looks pretty meh. The story beats it. Yeah, I don't know, like, I enjoy the story in Max Payne 2 much more. I think it's, like, much more human, as they say.
A bit more coherent.
It's more like, this is like a straight up noir plot. We're in a noir plot. This is a straight up action movie plot though. Man goes on revenge and then throwing in a bunch of shit all the while, and then using a bunch of metaphors and calling it noir. The second game is actually about just like coping, and like it's mostly about Max trying to move on and being unable to, but it's done in a pretty good way. Like, the writing is more coherent, more focused, there's still more, like, super obvious subtext, aka not actually subtext, but it's done in a better way than this game.
And then the third game is Max being forced to move on anyway.
The third game is weird. The third game is basically... The third game is ignoring the ending of Max Payne 2, which I won't spoil because we have to stream it, and I guess a bunch of people here haven't seen it. But it's also about, yeah, like, trying to move on and cope. Because of that, it feels very weird. It ignores... So basically, at the end of Max Payne 1, Max kind of lies to himself. And then at the end of Max Payne 2, you assume, oh, like, okay, now he's not lying to himself, he actually means what he said. But then 3 is like, no, he lied to himself again. It kind of gets a bit tiring. Basically, it ignores the character development in 2, in my opinion. Yeah, you get shredded in this game super easily.
I can't imagine playing this on a console when you die as much as you do.
I'm pretty sure they probably toned down the damage on consoles. I'd be surprised if they didn't. And no less, I'm playing on like regular difficulty pretty much. This is the easiest difficulty because you have to unlock the higher difficulties. And that's been like, I don't know if that's like that in Max Payne 3, because it's been a while. I know Max Payne 1 to require you to beat the game to unlock every subsequent difficulty.
No, Max Payne 3 lets you do hard from the start.
Yeah, that's kind of like a shitty part about this game, especially because in 2 you get a different ending if you beat the game with the hardest difficulty, and in this game you get a secret arena or battle if you beat it on the hardest difficulty.
I really don't like that when games do the difficulty ending stuff.
I don't either. I don't think it's like good. But this was also, you know, you didn't really get that many games every year of this caliber. Like now I'm kind of like, oh fuck off, but back then it was, oh man, yeah, this game is really good. I'm just gonna play it a million times now.
Yeah, no, I definitely get that. Granted, I'm one of the people who either doesn't like play a game on hard. Oh, that's not cool. But I tend not to play games on like either normal or easy just because it's like I care more about a story than I experience than I do about the rest.
Did he have a pistol? He literally like one-shot me with a fucking pistol. Yeah, I don't mind. I don't mind difficult games. But this one is definitely like made to be quick save and quick loaded. Like it's literally part of the design.
Yeah, no, I can definitely see that.
Oh no, he did have a sniper rifle. Okay, that's fine then. And sometimes the shotguns in this game are pretty much, like siphon filter.
Clicking the button non-stop and having nothing happen.
Yeah. I mean, Sniper Elite definitely took cues from this game about that. Basically, the sniper cam from this game pushed to the logical extreme. Okay, so like a trap. How many shotgun shells to the groin can you take, man?
Apparently 4.
Okay, this is full loop.
Kevlar underwear, I see.
This is getting, like, ridiculous. Wow, 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 wow,
Maybe
wow,
don't
wow.
go in that room.
Well, I have to, with progress.
Well, no, you can go the other way. Where's the door?
Which shutter way?
The door to the left there.
That's where I've been there. This is just a shortcut. Yeah, this is just a shortcut to loop around. See, it's the library.
Oh.
Just in case you like missed something, I guess. Okay, you know what? Wow, that did not actually kill him. This room sucks. I still got hit like 5 times. Wow. Wow. Is everybody in the room? It's much better to just like hip fire the sniper rifle. Okay, we have the jackhammer. Again.
CIA, FBI, you've seen one, you've seen them all. Sure, good for a practice run. But this, working for her, oh, this is the real thing. The money's astronomical. And best of all, you get to kill any scumbag who gets in your way. License to kill. Like James Bond.
Like James Bond, the movie. Like I swear the only thing left in this game sometimes are just like codec calls asking, Max, have you seen the movie Maltese Falcon?
CIA, FBI, you've seen one.
How dare. This is nowhere near as annoying as those conversations with Rose. I guess it would be paramedic was the movie thing, but still.
That is one angry agent. We have like no fucking health.
Take him down. Shoot to kill. Let's finish this.
I don't even know how to do this. With this little health, like literally the game gives me nothing.
Take him down. Shoot to kill. Let's finish this.
Okay, yeah, stack him down. I wish I could save after this cutscene, but I can literally die immediately, so I can't. So many assholes here. Does it close the door behind me?
Shoot to kill. Let's finish this.
Yeah, it does close the door behind me. Okay, there we go. We did it, everybody. Yeah, that seems like an arena they should have filled up with like painkillers before you enter. Oh, to be fair, that was like 6 people we killed. That's still quite a lot.
Here's your painkillers.
Chapter 7, nothing to lose.
Mine wasn't the most original approach to the problem. It wasn't as if it hadn't all been done before. An eye for an eye, the first principle of revenge. Old as dirt, still going strong. The cardinal rule in going after someone with an intention to kill was not to make it personal, which it almost always ended up being anyway. It did with me. I took my time, cruising around the city in the snow. There was no hurry. I knew what I had to do now. I took my time, thinking about it, building up the rage. When I was ready, I parked the stolen wheels at the front entrance of the Acer Corporation headquarters. Got out, got in, got cracking. I had a bullet with Nicole Horn's name on it. I had 10,000 bullets with the Hag's name on them. She had ultra-high-tech security systems, enough mercenaries and weaponry to start World War III. There was no fear. New York disappeared behind a veil of snow. I had crossed the threshold. This was her domain, sleek and sexy and soulless, all glass and steel. A place of color-coded security key cards, metal detectors, and surveillance systems.
This is the last stretch of the game now. The Acer building.
Colder than a walk-in fridge. Cold as a gun.
Oh my god, he didn't shoot his gun. Sex and soul describes all of the turn of the century design. Yep. Get ready to get jackhammered by everyone. Also, the game gives us maximum painkillers now because Max remembered to stock up on fucking everything. So we have max ammo. I think for every weapon.
Good.
More games should do this. Anyway. Just tell me, Carnival, have you ever seen the movie called The Matrix?
Actually, not. No, I actually finished seeing The Matrix, surprisingly enough. Not really, actually, but.
Well, then this thing will do nothing for you.
I've seen The Matrix.
Well, then it'll do something for you because you'll recognize that this is in fact one of the hallways from The Matrix, or very much inspired by it. I forgot how much damage everybody did.
Yeah, this game is real bad about damage ramp.
Yeah, this is basically one of the ground floor fights from The Matrix, or at least inspired by it. Okay. How did that not shoot you, sir? While losing all my health to garbage.
Yep, it's real good and not annoying at all.
Damn.
Worst part is they don't even die from a single sniper round, they need like several rounds. There, we could have sworn there were more. Like, I basically have to kill people in one lunge, otherwise I die. Somehow that man missed me with every single shot. I did not see that. Thanks, everybody. You like painkillers? I do. I don't have any. Oh god, thank god, painkillers in the corner. I like this. It's like, oh god, my head, Marty. Do you have any painkillers? And it's like, oh yeah. There's some in, you know, the far away corner where we don't have anything, like the super far away one. Yeah, we have some painkillers there.
The secret stash.
Nicole Horn says you have to earn your keep if you really want painkillers. It's a meritocracy. You have to find them. 2 painkillers exactly. Well, at least we get some grenade launcher ammo. Are there any painkillers here? No. Yo, Max Payne must have like 5,000 bullet holes by this point.
Yeah, because what, this has all been like, what, 2 days? 2 days max?
2 days max.
2 days max Payne.
Two days of pain. See, for us it was just 2 days, but for Max it's been 3 long years since the pain started. I completely forgot we had laser sections in this game.
Ready for laser hallway. On that note, see you later.
Catch you later. Okay. Actually, does this kill you if you do it? It does in fact murder you. It deletes you. I don't know if anybody has...
That's a dick move, game.
Scruffy says, watch out for the guys at the end of the hallway. Thanks, Scruffy. Thank you, I appreciate it. Can I, like, throw a grenade there? Oh, that's too far away. Nope, that does not work. That is in fact a stupid idea. Two sniper bullets to the head. Jesus, come on. Why you gotta be so damaging? Okay, it's fine. The painkillers will make it all go away.
Again, at least it's not like this is an arcade game. You don't need to steal people's quarters.
I mean, this is pretty much standard issue difficulty for PC games of this era. Like, I pretty much remember needing to save scum almost every game I played back then.
That makes sense. I guess I was playing console at this point, so...
Looking good.
Max, we gotta stop meeting like this.
It will be a cold day in hell before I let a narc cop stop me. Miss Sachs, do your job.
Relax, Max. You're a nice guy. I don't kill nice guys.
You're not bad yourself.
It was different when Horn wanted Punchinello dead, to cut her ties to the Mafia. He deserved to die.
The same goes with her. She's the bad guy here. Her sister was whispering to her in my favor. I knew the appetites of ghosts intimately. They hungered for revenge.
No!
A gunshot boomed and she fell down in slow motion. She was a nice girl, not really a stone-cold killer. And now she was stone-cold dead. Like religious fanatics or loyal samurai, Horn's private army was coming at me.
Like loyal samurai.
Oof.
Jesus H fucking Christ. Just gonna pull out the grenade launcher at this point.
Yeah, that's probably the best bet here.
I need backup.
Oh geez, I forgot about... Okay, I was worried that that killed you too.
Yeah, it does really aggressive AoE damage, more so than regular grenades. Okay, they're all dead, let's steal their ammo. And let's go back here.
When the elevator came back down, Mona was gone. There was a lot of blood, but no body. Something clicked for the final time. My mind had never been so clear, as if somewhere high above the storm clouds were already gone, cold stars blazing from the black skies.
That's the last we see of Mona in this game. Oh no, oh no, oh no, shit. Fuck.
I hope you like dodge.
It's not about dodging, you have to like shoot it. Oh, I'm dead.
This is a dick move.
I can't see what I'm shooting. How'd they set these all up?
Look, they've been installed in here the entire time. It's just this is the first time they've decided to use it. They're rich. They can scam the OSHA. They can pay off.
Nobody has ever actually used this elevator. We are the first.
You know what I'm talking about. In all the cool action movies, and I'm talking about the coolest of the cool, it always seems like time slows down in the middle of the action. You know, you can see the bullets flying through the air, the hero dodging in slow motion. Oh man, it would be so cool to be able to do that. Bullet time, that's what they call it. Bullet time, yeah, would be so cool.
I sometimes hate this game.
God, that's even on the nose for them.
There's one more up there.
I guess just the Matrix because it was the first one to really start the bullet time trend, and then it got parodied and done again to the point of becoming a joke, and then that joke was done so far to the ground that it's kind of dead now.
I mean, like, just consider this. Even Conker's Bad Fur Day, a game by Rare, has a Matrix parody section. Everything had a Matrix parody section in, like, early 2000s.
Yeah.
Yeah, at this point, I feel like there's no excuse not to have a full box of painkillers in every damn box. How did Mona go up in the elevator then to Max? I think she went down? I don't know. It's never really explained how Mona survives this shit.
I had elevator access to the mainframe. From there, I'd be able to override the security locks and get
Look,
to
you
her
can
office.
survive a lot. Well, a bullet to the head is is not instantly fatal. Just most of the times, yes, but you can survive.
Yeah, like, I mean, it's not a spoiler because, like, oh shit. Okay, that's a good moment. It's not a spoiler because, like, Mona is, like, on the cover of Max Payne 2. But yeah, she's a major thing in the second game. It's weird, a lot of offhand stuff in this game ends up being really important in the second game. Like, Vlad is important. I guess Wooden isn't really offhand, but like Vladimir Lem is important, Mona is important. The TV shows that you've seen in this game are important all of a sudden. It's really weird.
That sounds like this is taking a lot of the development ideas that they couldn't get around to and just making a full game out of that.
Possibly. It's also very old world, like, there's not really that much new stuff. Like, yeah, Jim Bravura is kind of like the cop chasing guys is kind of whatever, and he gets super important in the sequel as well. How dodge?
The unmarked chopper was Horn's pet guardian, inhuman and flawless. It was stalking me.
Inhuman and flawless.
Flawless. It was stalking me.
Oh no, did I crash? I think I crashed the game. Pressed too many buttons.
And we'll be right back.
Wait, no, it's fine. Yeah, I pressed too many buttons.
I'm not a cold-blooded killer. I'm a nice guy. I love my wife. I have 2 boys I'm very proud of. You just have to make the ends meet. If that means I have to shoot someone now and then, hey, it's just my job from 9 to 5.
Well, not quite from 9 to 5, but I hear you.
Oh, okay,
Flawless.
that's too.
It was stalking me.
That's too close.
But yes, I did not need to kill. Just really.
That mook had a family. Okay, there's like 2 people here. Oh my fucking god. This double KO bullshit. How are you not dead?
Is it generally true that games tend to have the earlier parts of the game get tested more often than the later parts?
Yes, very true.
Okay, I figured it was. I figured that's true because that just seems like a lot of things that happen in editing, where the earlier parts get edited more than the later parts of anything. So
yes, that is very true because, like, if I get to this part of the game and it's kind of shit, I'll be like, well, you know, the game up until this point was pretty good. I'm gonna finish it anyway.
yeah, that's what I figured, but I just want to double check. Where was that bullet from?
I have no clue.
All Horn's locks were now offline. All bets were off. The elevator will take me all the way up.
It was from here. Okay, let's check this room if there's like any painkillers or shit.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
Yeah, I remember 2 being this difficult. But then again, I did not remember this game being this difficult. Yeah, here we are. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff in 2. I think the reloading part in 2 is what makes it like probably the best because you're not caught with your pants down in the middle of combat all the time. And you can kind of just take more hits as well. Okay. Let's go. I almost wonder where there's some Windows 10 issues making this game even harder than it is. Like, not just with the glitches, but like...
Seen from this height, the night seemed to stretch on to eternity. A hint of desperation had crept into the snowstorm, as if it was trying to get it all out before the end.
But yeah, like, maybe, like, damage calculations are way off all of a sudden. Like, I don't know. It's very hard to confirm or deny that. It was like this in XP when you played years ago, okay. Yeah, this is literally like... So one good thing, I think in 2 is, like, he doesn't automatically stand up. And because he doesn't automatically stand up, you can shoot while on the ground. So, yeah, like, this doesn't happen where, like, oh, I'm gonna stop shooting now, and your opponent is not hit stun anymore.
Yeah, that's what I would figure is like FPS might be FPS being changing between like older and newer systems. That's what I figure was like the big thing that could cause that.
Yeah. Because a lot of the other stuff feels like that with like how faster you fall down motherfucker. How faster you fall down stairs and shit.
Right. Because people in general, everywhere, are bad at future-proofing.
I mean, it wasn't really a concern as much.
Exactly. That's why we're bad at it.
It's kind of like, I need this game to sell now, not 10 years from now.
Next to the printer was a neat stack of expensive paper. Hacking through Horn's computer would have unearthed files of criminal plans, strategies for world domination, spy helicopter reports, illegal wiretap recordings, internet porno, all of the above.
Internet porno.
I really didn't care anymore. I had seen too much of it already.
Max, that's not gonna stop the computer. That doesn't actually get rid of the files. Max.
Does he look like he understands? Also, if it's technically like an Apple-style computer where the PC is like here in the back, maybe? I don't know. Max is not a smart person.
This is like 2001. Those MacBooks haven't been... Those wouldn't be introduced until like 2010 at the earliest.
Yeah, I see no towers, and obviously if you shoot the files into the computer, they die on the server as well. The bullet just travels through the Ethernet cables. But no, I think it's more symbolic of like, I don't want to see this, I already know too much. I don't want to deal with this bullshit. Simple man, just want to murder an old lady. Chapter 8, Pain and Suffering.
Valkyr had been meant to be a white-winged maiden that would lift you to a warrior, but it turned out to be a one-way demon ride to hell. The devil was in the drug. I knew. I had met him. And now I was gonna kill her. The queen of the underworld who had tried to lift herself a bit closer to heaven with her drug money. No begging, no bribes. She knew better. Honor among killers. We who were about to die, both of us knew how this would end, in pain and suffering.
All this because your wife stuck her nose into things that were none of her business.
The cops were coming to take me away. The sirens were like a bad conscience I couldn't shake.
It's ridiculous you've made it this far. You won't be alive when they get here.
Stop him!
Look, when you run drug money, you gotta always be ready for a gunfight.
Okay, I'm surprised I managed to kill all of them in one go.
The elevator lobby. Get us back up now.
And no fucking health.
Max Payne, this is futile.
save this on a separate slot real quick.
Look, remember, once you get the levels of money that she's at, you can't emphasize with people who don't have as a base level of income within your same bracket. This has been proven by plenty of research. Too much wealth is poison for your brain.
Never grow up to be rich, kids. It gives you brain worms.
It's true.
I don't remember. I believe we aren't supposed to be moving. Yeah. Just have to wait for like an obnoxious long amount of time.
Yeah, that's really bad.
Max Payne, you are fighting a losing battle. You cannot survive this. You will die. Stop fighting. Make it easy. Max Payne, you are fighting a losing battle. You cannot survive this. You will die. Stop fighting.
I love these guys that can survive a direct fucking hit with an explosion.
You will die. Stop fighting. Make it easy for yourself. Accept your fate. You will die here.
Yeah, I don't think anybody's gonna listen to you. You're old and you're rich. Nobody likes you. And I hate your painting. It's shit. It has no taste. Oh, it just automatically opens, okay. Yeah, climb this. Yeah, I'm sure Max doesn't give that much of a shit about what Wooden said.
I mean, it's not like it'd be that hard for him. We have seen plenty times that if you have enough money, the legal system doesn't matter.
Well, also like Max, like, it's not that he has a death wish. I don't think he just doesn't care.
Yeah, he doesn't care either way at this point.
See, I like the big villain speech at the end of 2 more because that one actually is more sensible and has emotions.
Has weight?
Yeah, this one is kind of like, lady, like, you're not the master manipulator, you just have, like, dirt to blackmail
Money.
people, yeah.
And have you not seen the literal mountain of corpses this man has left? And
oh, somebody threw a grenade.
granted, Max has probably just left a giant vacuum in the criminal underworld, and
Oh, definitely.
and is probably going to cause a giant street gang war, well, street war to break out to fill the vacuum.
Yeah, no, he has, like, fucked up the underworld ecosystem.
Like, for all the faults, there's a reason when they try to go for, like, big name crime, big name, like, busts, they try to go get as many people they can at once, is because they don't want any of the other bigwigs to start trying to carve up what's remaining.
Yep. Oh, there's dude here. Nice job, mate. Okay, one thing I don't like is that you can't bullet time grenade throws. Like, you have to do bullet time and then throw a thing. Oh, it fell behind them, right. That'll be the backdrop to their cool death.
God, I wish your health regenerated just a hair more. It would make this much better.
Damn it. Okay. At least we get to hear one of my favorite lines in the game again. Wow, that guy's actually not dead. And he actually shot me mid-jump. Hey, painkillers here. Oh. I love that line. You're better equipped, you have doors. Thank God enemies at least drop, like, fucking painkillers on this level.
Yeah, this would be unbearable to do without any of those.
There's so many of them. Jesus. I think, like, if you're in bullet time, you're kind of protected that you won't actually die. But they still do damage to your health.
Yeah, it seems like it has that effect.
Nice, Tyrion, nice. Good. Use that emote right there. Yeah, I don't think you can die mid-Dodge Rider.
It's a bomb.
No, it's a secret stairway.
Roger that. Attempting to land now. It's gonna be tricky.
Are you ready for a puzzle fight? Can you tell the puzzle?
Oh no.
Okay, I'm gonna save here. Because this can get funky. I'm pretty sure originally the camera wasn't there and nobody knew what to do. Even though in the prologue of the game you see the tower actually like on the side of the building and the chopper destroyed.
Don't like the look of that mast.
Jeez, that's a lot of goons. Yeah, Sequel's final fight is also kind of like, yeah, it's break shit and then falls down and kills the boss.
She's on board. We're out of
I mean, it's better than I would think a shootout would have been.
Case in point.
She's on board. We're out of here as soon as the wind dies down. Don't like the look of that mast. Lift off in 1 minute. Lift off in 45 seconds.
Wait, is that just on like rendering? Oh, do I have to like just shoot this? Yeah, there we go. And that's the final boss fight. Yeah, this time they escape if you don't break it in time. Thankfully that tower didn't fall and kill a bunch of people.
They were all dead. The final gunshot was an exclamation mark to everything that had led to this point. I released my finger from the trigger. And then it was all over. The storm seemed to lose its frenzy. The ragged clouds gave way to the stars above.
Max Payne, this is Deputy Chief Jim Bravura from the NYPD. We've got the building surrounded. Throw down your weapons and lie down with your hands behind your head.
A bit closer to heaven.
Ah, he said it. He said that line that was in the game a few times.
The cops' voices were distant and muted.
Freeze! NYPD! Hold it right there!
My ghosts released me from their haunting. Down below, New York City glittered like diamonds on black velvet.
You gave us one hell of a ride. Take him down to Central Booking.
Like he's eating like a hot dog or something. I can't tell.
The crowd, standing by the sidelines. It wouldn't be over till the man with the patch would say so. He'd say the right words. I knew he would. He'd better. Odin grinned smugly. It was the grin of a winner. That made two of us.
See, I can't wait for them to figure out that he was a undercover cop and just.
So, yeah, so that's one part, like, I know when you go undercover, you go deep undercover, but you saw, like, newspaper articles of, you know, hero cops with him and Alex and shit like that. So it gets really weird, like, hey, like, they know he's called Max Payne, but nobody actually knows he's a cop, or was a cop, or whatever. But anyway, Max gets his revenge. Everything is fine, he is satisfied, he can go back to his job as a police officer with a clear conscience because he cleaned the streets and he avenged his loved ones. and Woden will just fix everything, and he'll turn out a hero. Yeah, the only person who knew he was undercover was Alex, but like I said, like...
That's bull. Because there's no... Sure, he's the only one that we saw in story, but there are other people that know he's undercover.
BB knew he was undercover, and there were records of him being a cop before he went undercover as well, so, like, they could have, like, the press would have dug that out eventually. Why did... I really don't get how they let him stay as a cop. Because Woden pulled the strings, and as we'll see when we play the sequel, in a month or two, basically he turns out to be the hero. Like, he doesn't become like a hero cop, I think. Like, nobody really treats him as a hero cop, but he turns out good enough that he can continue working as a detective.
And Elsie, there have been way worse things that cops in real life in America can get away with and still do their job.
I mean, like, if you're a cop, like, okay, I'm not gonna say, like, 100% certainty, but I feel like if a cop went rogue and killed God knows how many evil people and a very rich person, you'd have enough people on social media just going, like, yeah, you know, he ain't that bad, you know, those people probably deserved it, shit like that. But yeah, that was like a full-on vigilante rampage. Yeah, I don't know.
And yes, the most important thing is he has a super wealthy guy backing him.
Yes, a super wealthy guy.
That's the real
a super wealthy guy who was part of a inner circle, but now all the other members are dead, and he literally just absorbs that power vacuum. So yeah, he can do whatever he wants. But yeah, I still really like this game. I think it's a really good game. Very 2001 though. But then again, these days we have games where you die a million times quickly and it's part of the core design, so I feel like here it's like implied, yeah, just save scum. Clarence, I don't like fully agree. Like at the end of 2, he's kind of made peace, in my opinion. Like regardless of the ending. Right. Oh yeah, you got like a little message for the sequel hook over there. But also, like Max like says he's happy, but then you start 2 and you realize no, he deluded himself. Anyway, gonna do.
To be fair, there's gonna be some catharsis there immediately afterwards.
Yeah, 2's ending. I'm not gonna spoil 2's ending again because we're gonna play it. 2 is a bit more bittersweet, but like it has 2 endings regardless of which ending you get. Like it's basically the entire game is whether Max can come to terms with his quote-unquote inner demons and guilt. Okay, I'm gonna try something. We still have like half an hour. So let me see if I can make this work. So I'm gonna try and see if I can launch the game in developer mode. Set launch options. Developer, I think I just need to do. Yes, okay. So yeah, so I enabled the developer mode so everything is unlocked right now. So we unlock hard-boiled difficulty. So then you get Dead on Arrival, which is like the hardest one, and then when you beat Dead on Arrival, you get New York Minute, which is like an arena style mode, which I'll show off. And you also get a bonus room where it's kind of like you fight a gauntlet and then you see a bunch of developer photos and things like that. Oh, did I just get New York Minute? Okay, I know Hard Boiled is at least unlocked, but maybe yeah, New York Minute is also. The one. Oh yeah, and a bunch of debug messages because we have. Oh no, New York Minute is time trial mode in the second game. Never mind. And this one is actually like a timed mode. That's very hard-boiled. Let's see if I can enable some funny stuff.
Standby 1010. Investigated reported disturbance at Acer Plaza.
I don't think I can actually skip this.
It's Acer Plaza. Repeat, Acer Plaza.
Shots fired on the rooftop. An assault in progress at Acer Plaza. Repeat, an
Yeah,
assault
we can disable those with F12. Okay, so that's a New York Minute, okay. Yeah, because I think in like Max Payne 2, New York Minute isn't the difficulty mode, it's a arena. Or arena mode or something like that. Or was that Deadman Walking? That might be Deadman Walking, actually. God, I can't remember, it's been forever.
They were all dead. The final gunshot was an exclamation mark to everything that had led to this point. I released my finger from the trigger, and then it was over.
Got that face.
To make any kind of sense of it, I need to go back 3 years.
Okay, we're gonna skip this. So, I think... I'm gonna open GameFAQs for just 1 second to get the list of codes. I think, like, in part 2 we can start a rat war. Which I want to see, because I've never actually done that.
Michelle, honey, anybody home?
I wish I could
I didn't like the way the show started.
cutscenes.
They'd give me the best seat in the house, front row center.
Okay. Well, let me just quickly open this. GameFAQs, Max Payne. No, don't open. I don't want freaking GameSpot. Oh, this for PlayStation 2. I don't want PlayStation 2. Where is PC? Jeez, there we go. Different character models. Okay, we can do a bunch of this. And skip levels in debug mode. Let's see. It doesn't seem to be able to. No, so we're just gonna quickly do this. Do I have God mode? Okay, so I think if we have coder, there we go, we have everything, and we have God mode.
What the hell?
Infinite ammo. Oh, I guess cutscenes actually reset your shit. That's fine.
Michelle!
It's coming. Freeze! NYPD, drop it!
Coming! It's coming!
I'm gonna hurt you.
Then we could just like skip the baby. I was like, oh, I don't care about baby. Baby's dead.
Yep.
No, God, no, please, Michelle. Oh, baby.
No, please, God, no.
Fuck yeah, we've fucked up the cutscene, yes!
I came in from the cold. My Beretta stirred nervously under my coat, but the train doors had already shut behind
Also,
me.
for anybody
And I was in
wondering,
for the ride.
the
Next stop, Roscoe Street
cutscenes, the
Station.
visual novel
And
ones,
Alex.
I think it's around like 90 minutes or something. It's really long. If you watch it from start to finish.
Yeah. That makes sense.
The station was drenched in gloom. Alex was a ghost, nowhere to be seen. I'd have to look for him.
Gotta go in here.
Death was in the air at Roscoe Street. I'd have to find Alex fast.
Okay, so now I can type Kroger. We have everything. Now I want to see. Let me scroll back up to this cheat code. Yeah, this one is Part 1, Chapter 2. There we go. This is the one I wanted to check out. Why decided to play the Max Payne games? I haven't played them in a while, and I wanted to replay something I guess a lot of people who watch me probably didn't see. Like I usually try and play stuff that feels novel to some people. And I kind of want to like play a bit more early 2000s games, so I have a few more lined up down the line. Mostly decent ones. Okay, so... Does this work actually? Oh, wait, I need to do this. Okay, so let me save the game real quick here. I'll just save on this one. So I need to restart the game because I need to add another command line. Set launch options, hyphen, developer keys. See if this works. Man, I played the original Hitman and got stuck at one point, and I didn't know how to beat it. Okay. Yes, American Mickey's Alice is one of the games I want to play, but it's a bit difficult to find. Or difficult to find legally. I'm not even sure it's on GOG. Also, the game is not responding. Its developer keys actually crashing it. Nope. Okay. Cool. Press F11. So we can now change models. It drops us in here. Nope, I got run over. Ah, there we go. Oh, we can be Michelle Payne. Perfect. Who else can we be? Max. Lupino Jack. Lab Junkie. Inner Circle. Norn Nicole. Henchman. Henchman. Frankie. Finito Brothers. God, these are like all the models. Toilet. Oh, perfect. There we go.
Wasn't Jake supposed to take care of this? He and Mickey are having too much fun. Yo! Yeah, he's dead. Hold it.
Let's see if we can get to the second chapter real quick and try and see the War of the Rats before we call it a night. Because I've never seen that. I've actually never seen this code before. The model swap.
Hold it! Hey, yeah!
Yeah, Hitman is one of those series that I feel like if it like it was really rough for a while, but if it hadn't been, it wouldn't have gotten as good as it is now. Like that needed a lot of
Looking for
iteration.
Alex, they had ended up in the middle of a big-time crime operation.
Yeah, that I can definitely understand that.
Like people were like, oh yeah, the like Absolution and stuff like that was really bad, but it's like it needed to be, it needed like time to work. Wait, what? Oh, it's not letting me like shoot stuff automatically. Like it's only letting me shoot single shots. That's very weird.
The gate was locked. I would have to find another way to get to the tunnel.
Is that like the coder thing? Okay, I think it's breaking a bit. I think we're breaking the game.
Yeah, probably.
Okay. How do I go away from this? I must have hit the camera control button, which I don't know what it is. I just load the game, and I'll be fine. Nope. Okay, maybe I need to restart it. I'm also gonna disable the model swap and we can just get the second level to see the rats. But for that I do need to like cheats enabled. Okay, let's skip this. Oh yeah, next game is gonna be so Friday we're gonna do Blazing Chrome, First Impressions. I'm gonna play that in co-op with Torpid. And then Sunday we're gonna start the playthrough of Spyro 2 Remake. Spyro 2 Reignited if you want to call it precise. And
You're going robot on me, so you might need to switch the server.
Okay, let me do that real quick. Is it fine now?
Yeah, it seems to be working better now.
Okay. Let me just this. There we go. So yeah, we're gonna do Spyro Reignited 2, and we're probably gonna go for a 100% run there.
All right.
What the hell?
What the hell, Boom?
While looking for Alex, they had ended up in the middle of a big-time crime operation.
Hitting Roscoe
Cisco Bank ain't exactly.
Also, I hate how like the canisters are bugged, and because of Windows 10, because they only seem to explode under very specific angles, or if you use melee on them.
Yeah, it's not great.
Oh man, Contracts. I actually played Contracts. I thought that was fun.
Kiss it goodbye. You saved me, man.
What's going on here?
A massacre. These armed thugs just appeared from nowhere. We need to get help. I can make the call from the control room 1 floor up. Can you take me there?
Sure. Sounds good. Follow me.
Yeah, was it like Prague? There was that one level where you had like the dentist or something that you needed to kill. It's been a while. I remember like this massive hotel being a very good level.
Hey, look out!
Yeah, because there's like from what I remember, there's so many ways to actually kill the targets in that one.
Like I said, your guess is I'm blind about these games.
The train lit up like a Christmas tree. The power was back on.
Right, we need to get down now. But that should be fairly quick, and then we can start the next level.
Is the side stream bugging out?
Okay, regular stream seems fine.
Yeah, the regular stream seems fine, it just seems like the side stream.
I don't see any dropped frames, so it might be on your end.
Okay, it might just be that.
Oh shit, I thought I accidentally killed myself, but I'm immune to death. Dynamic object.
So
Continuous
much for being
path.
subtle.
Oh god. Get down. Get down, console. I feel like their pathing is also messed up because of compatibility issues. All of this game seems to break because of Windows 10. Okay, so how does this work? Part 1, Chapter 2, you can cause the rats to war amongst themselves. Use the developer command line cheat and give yourself a grenade. Okay, we have that. At the start of the level, toss it in the gap of broken
The rusty door led to an
idols
abandoned
after
part
the
of
initial level
station
starts
closed off since
campaigning.
the early 40s. So, one way or the other, I was gonna find out.
Oh, it's in this one, okay. So I think I do this. So that? You're one of the ceiling webs that's off at its base to make it fall, causing the start of the war. Ceiling lamps. This one? It's not activating. Can I? Hello? Guess I'm not making it. I'm not doing something properly, I guess. Because there should be like a notification. I'm trying to get this secret working. Quick. Gotta try the autosave again. Hey, Static. Maybe because I have the door thing enabled. Yeah, I guess it's not working, or the angle isn't correct. The rats respond only later on when there's an explosion in the distance. Oh, let's try it.
What the?
Nope, the rats aren't doing their thing.
What was that?
Wait, no, they do. They have mini desert eagles. There we go, it's working. Oh god, they're shooting me. There we go. I just wanted to see that.
All done here. Give me the detonator.
Get him!
Yeah, so how that should be working is... these rats have heat? Packing heat rats? How it should be working is like two factions of rats fight. And then if your faction of rats wins, then you are followed by rats with desert eagles who kill enemies for you.
Man, that's really involved.
Yeah, and you can only do it with cheats anyway. But yeah, that's the only thing I wanted to check out. Anyway, I'm gonna wrap up here. We have like 10 more minutes anyway, but we beat the game, so there's not really that much to see anymore. So that's about that. So like I said, on Friday we will be checking out Blazing Chrome, which is a new Contra-style indie game. And then the next playthrough starts on Sunday, and we'll be playing Spyro 2 for a while. If you enjoyed the show, please follow, and we also have a Discord server to hang out, and I'm gonna host somebody. Who am I gonna host? I'm gonna host Viking Blonde, so go say hello to him. And I will catch you all on Friday. Good night, have a nice midweek.